Hello students, I am Dr. Amit Bhatnagar, working as Senior Research Officer in the Department of Agronomy at GB Pant, University of Agriculture and Technology, Pantnagar, Uttarakhand. Today in this lecture, I'll explain about the nutrient use efficiency. There are different type of nutrient use efficiency: partial factor productivity, agronomic efficiency, physiological efficiency, and crop recovery, as well as nutrient harvest index. But out of these, two nutrient efficiency are very important: agronomic efficiency and physiological efficiency. A number of numericals are on in this aspect in the playlist. You may watch in the playlist numerical based on nutrient use efficiency. So in the playlist, you may watch these numericals and generally asked in examination. So these numericals are already uploaded in this channel. But today I'll explain about the nutrient use efficiency. What is this nutrient use efficiency? And there is a confusion between agronomic use efficiency and physiological use efficiency. And these two efficiency are very important. When we talk about any efficiency, water use efficiency, solar radiation use efficiency, or nutrient use efficiency. So efficiency tells about what is the output per unit input. So what is the output with the use of input? How much input we are using and how much we are getting, that ratio is called efficiency, and this efficiency is a general formula. But when we talk about nutrient use efficiency, suppose it is a nutrient use efficiency and abbreviated as NUE, then input is our nutrient applied. How much nutrient is applied in unit area? So generally we applied nutrient in kg per hectare, so this is general unit. And with the application of nutrient, how much yield is obtained? Okay, so output is yield, and this yield is economic yield. So this is the yield. So this yield is also in kg per hectare. Unit is same, per hectare. Okay, so this nutrient use efficiency is actually yield obtained per unit of nutrient applied. So this is general formula. But in the field, what happens? In the field, suppose we are talking about nitrogen use efficiency, we can calculate nutrient use efficiency for every nutrient separately. तो हर nutrient के लिए हम nutrient use efficiency calculate कर सकते हैं, चाहे नाइट्रोजन हो, फास्फोरस, पोटेशियम, whatever nutrient. Okay, so in the soil when we grow the crop, okay, so already some nutrients are also present. Suppose these are native nutrient which are present in soil, and we are applying the fertilizer outside. Okay, so nutrients are present through fertilizer, okay, and soil nutrient pool already. Okay, so plant absorb these nutrients which are applied through fertilizer as well as native pool of soil. तो जब प्लांट ग्रो करता है तो न्यूट्रिएंट्स लेता है, सॉइल में ऑलरेडी कुछ न्यूट्रिएंट्स होते हैं और कुछ हम फर्टिलाइजर के थ्रू अप्लाई करते हैं. तो इट मीन्स इन दिस क्रॉप द न्यूट्रिएंट्स आर ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम बोथ fertilizer, number one, number two, from soil. So now we cannot separate out how much nutrient is obtained from fertilizer and how much is from soil, but there is a yield. Okay, so when we use the formula nutrient use efficiency, yield upon nutrient applied, this is nutrient, actually this is nutrient applied. Input means nutrient applied through fertilizer, nutrient applied. Now it becomes difficult to know this yield, how much yield is from fertilizer and how much is from the nutrient which is derived from soil native pool. तो ये बड़ा डिफिकल्ट है ये इसको पता करना कि ये यील्ड में कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन फर्टिलाइजर का है और कितना जो है सॉइल में जो न्यूट्रिएंट ऑलरेडी थे क्रॉप ने जो लिया है उसका है. सो इन दिस केस वी हैव टू ग्रो a crop without fertilizer. So in this calculation we conduct experiment and simultaneously grow the crop without fertilizer. So we will make a field also and grow the crop, and in this soil we do not apply fertilizer, only soil native nutrients are present. There is no fertilizer. So in this field there is no fertilizer. So such type of experiments are must. Without doing this experiment, we cannot calculate actual nutrient use efficiency by fertilizer. Okay. So now the yield in this case is without no fertilizer, and in this case fertilizer. So we can abbreviate as yield, suppose YN. The YN in the nutrient applied, and this is Y0 without fertilizer. Then take the difference. Then we can estimate how much yield is actually from the fertilizers. The difference of these two, YN minus Y0, and this yield, this difference will be approximate yield by fertilizer. जब हम इस yield में दोनों है, soil plus fertilizer है, इसमें केवल soil है, then we can calculate how much yield can be obtained only by fertilizer application. Okay, so this is agronomic efficiency. So agronomic efficiency tells how much yield is increased by fertilizer by deducting the soil contribution per kg nutrient applied. When this simple formula is used, yield per nutrient applied, it is known as partial factor productivity. So this is known as partial PFP, partial factor productivity. But in case of agronomic efficiency tells yield increase by application of fertilizer. So we have to understand actually what is agronomic efficiency. When we talk agronomic efficiency, agronomy efficiency is yield increase by the application of fertilizer. It means we have to deduct the soil contribution, reduce or deduct or subtract the soil contribution. So in agronomic efficiency, we consider only the yield which is obtained only by fertilizer. In the field it is not possible. अब यहाँ देखिए क्रॉप ग्रो हो रही है, हमने फर्टिलाइजर अप्लाई किया, फर्टिलाइजर का न्यूट्रिएंट भी लिया, जो सॉइल का ऑलरेडी न्यूट्रिएंट था वो भी लिया. तो ऐसे केस में हमको जो ये YN यील्ड है ये टोटल फर्टिलाइजर की नहीं है. तो हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा, एक ऐसा प्लॉट हमें लेना पड़ेगा जहां हम क्रॉप को ग्रो करेंगे विदाउट फर्टिलाइजर. तो यहाँ केवल सॉइल का कंट्रीब्यूशन होगा. अब इन दोनों का जो डिफरेंस है दैट इज द यील्ड, yield increase only by fertilizer. Only we can say only by fertilizer. So it means agronomic efficiency, इसको हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, now here you have to make focus. What is agronomic efficiency? Agronomic efficiency tells the yield increase only by fertilizer application and it doesn't consider the soil contribution. तो यहां हमको soil contribution को हटाना होगा, reduce करना होगा. Okay, so agronomic efficiency AE is equal to yield increase only by fertilizer. It means YN minus Y0 divided by how much fertilizer is applied, nutrient applied. This is agronomic efficiency. And if it is YN upon nutrient applied, then it is partial factor productivity. It is PFP. Partial factor productivity. Now in this case agronomic efficiency इसको फिर से समझ लें, एग्रोनॉमिक एफिशिएंसी में केवल हम उस यील्ड को कंसीडर करते हैं जो फर्टिलाइजर के डालने से हुई है, इसमें सॉइल कंट्रीब्यूशन को हटा देते हैं, और डिवाइडेड बाय हाउ मच न्यूट्रिएंट ऑफ फर्टिलाइजर इज अप्लाइड. ओके, सो यूनिट शुड बी सेम. So if it is in kg per hectare, then it should be in kg per hectare. Okay, एक एग्जाम्पल कर लेते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, सपोज वी आर अप्लाइंग 100 kg नाइट्रोजन, 100 kg नाइट्रोजन in wheat crop, and the yield is suppose 50 quintal per hectare. Suppose 50 quintal per hectare. Okay, so in this case, if we talk about partial factor productivity for nitrogen, then it is simple. 50 quintal means 50 multiplied by 100, then it is kg per hectare, divided by 100 kg nitrogen, okay, per hectare. So it is 50 kg grain per kg nitrogen applied. It is PFP. But in case of agronomic efficiency, we have to reduce soil contribution. तो आपको समझ में आ गया होगा कि पार्शियल फैक्टर प्रोडक्टिविटी और एग्नोमिक इफिशियंसी में क्या डिफरेंस है. एग्नोमिक इफिशियंसी में हम सॉइल कंट्रीब्यूशन को कंसीडर नहीं करेंगे, जबकि पार्शियल फैक्टर प्रोडक्टिविटी में सॉइल कंट्रीब्यूशन को भी कंसीडर करते हैं, टोटल यील्ड लेते हैं. ओके, सो इट मींस विद दिस डेटा वी कैन नॉट कैलकुलेट एग्नोमिक इफिशियंसी because we have to know what is the contribution of soil. Okay, so that's why we conduct experiment without fertilizer. Okay, and without nitrogen, only without nitrogen, we will supply all the nutrient except nitrogen, because our interest in calculation of nitrogen. Okay, so without nitrogen we will supply phosphorus, potassium, other nutrients, but we will not supply nitrogen, totally dependent on soil nitrogen. And wheat yield is suppose 20 quintal per hectare. Now in this case, agronomic efficiency, okay, so it is yn without, with nitrogen, and y0 without nutrient or nitrogen. Here nutrient, we are considering nutrient as a nitrogen. Okay, so yield with, here yield is with soil and fertilizer, and y0 yield in only soil, divided by nitrogen, amount of nitrogen. So it is 50 quintal. 50 quintal we have to convert into kg. Okay, minus 20 into 100 kg per hectare divided by 100. Okay, so it is 30 divided by 100, that is 30 kg. 30 kg increase in yield by या per kg nitrogen application. So agronomic efficiency tells how much yield is increased by application of fertilizer. So it is 30 kg, and but partial factor productivity of nitrogen is 50 kg. If we talk about partial factor productivity, then it says how much yield is obtained per kg nitrogen, कि 50 kg हमें ग्रेन यील्ड मिली 1 kg नाइट्रोजन डालने से. लेकिन एग्नोमिक इफिशियंसी कहती है, बताती है कि 1 kg हम नाइट्रोजन अगर डाल रहे हैं तो उस फर्टिलाइजर नाइट्रोजन से 30 kg बढ़ी है. यहां देखिए सॉइल कंट्रीब्यूशन भी है, बट हियर देयर इज नो सॉइल कंट्रीब्यूशन. सो इन एग्नोमिक इफिशियंसी देयर इज नो सॉइल कंट्रीब्यूशन, टोटल कंट्रीब्यूशन बाय फर्टिलाइजर. सो दैट्स व्हाई एग्नोमिक इफिशियंसी इज मोर रेलिवेंट compared to partial factor productivity. When we talk about fertilizer use efficiency, nutrient application, then agronomic efficiency is more relevant. तो हमको ये पता चला एग्नोमिक इफिशियंसी से कि हम 1 kg फर्टिलाइजर नाइट्रोजन डालते हैं या 2 kg डालते हैं तो कितनी यील्ड इंक्रीज करेगी. सो इन दिस केस we have to conduct experiment without nitrogen. Similarly, we can calculate agronomic efficiency for phosphorus. So in this case, how much phosphorus is applied, then we have to conduct experiment without phosphorus. We will supply all the nutrient except phosphorus. अगर हम फास्फोरस की यील्ड निकालना है तो हम सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स डालेंगे एक प्लॉट में, केवल फास्फोरस नहीं डालेंगे, उसकी यील्ड देखेंगे. दूसरे फील्ड में हम फास्फोरस और सारे न्यूट्रिएंट्स डालेंगे, उसकी यील्ड देखेंगे. सो सिमिलरली वी कैन कैलकुलेट एग्नोमिक एफिशिएंसी फॉर ऑल द nutrients. So this is agronomic efficiency. Now another is physiological efficiency. Actually physiology of the plant is related with the dry matter production and nutrient uptake. So when we talk about physiological efficiency, then we consider how much yield is obtained per kg nutrient uptake. how much nutrient is absorbed, and then this absorbed nutrient contributed in the yield. This is physiological efficiency. So physiological efficiency is related with the yield increase per kg nutrient uptake. Physiological efficiency is related with yield increase per kg nutrient absorbed by the crop, per kg nutrient absorbed या uptake. While agronomic efficiency is yield increase per kg nutrient applied. So this is the difference. So this is uptake per kg nutrient uptake. So this is physiological efficiency. How much nutrient we are applying, that is considered in agronomic efficiency. But in case of physiological efficiency, we consider how much nutrient is absorbed. Because when we apply the nutrient, then it is subjected to various losses, may be converted to non-exchangeable form, not absorbed, may be converted to insoluble form, not absorbed, may be leached down, may be denitrified, for example in case of nitrogen, may be volatilized. So there are different type of losses and different type of complexes. So all amount is not absorbed by the plant. Okay, so in physiological efficiency, we consider how much nutrient is absorbed, and after the absorption, it participates in the dry matter production and finally the yield. So that's why physiological efficiency consider nutrient uptake. But agronomist or agronomic efficiency consider how much we are applying and how much we are getting. But in physiological sense, how much is absorbed and then how much is obtained. Okay, so this is the yield increase. So in physiological efficiency, we also consider the soil contribution. So this yield is yield obtained by the application of fertilizer minus yield in without fertilizer. So it also consider the soil contribution and we reduce the soil contribution. तो यहाँ जो yield increase है उन प्लॉट्स के लिए जाएगी जिसमें हमने फर्टिलाइजर डाला है और जिसमें हमने फर्टिलाइजर नहीं डाला है, दैट डिफरेंस. ओके, सो दिस इज द yield increase by the application of fertilizer per kg nutrient uptake. Okay, so physiological efficiency is yield in fertilized plot minus yield in unfertilized plot divided by nutrient uptake. Now here, okay, when crop uptake is there in the field, okay, crop is there, and in crop the nutrients from soil absorbed and the nutrients from the fertilizers, this fertilizer from fertilizer. Okay, black color I am indicating as a fertilizer and green color as a soil. Okay, so plant absorb both nutrient from fertilizer as well as from soil. So how we can calculate the how much nutrient is absorbed from the fertilizer? Not by the soil. So here the nutrient uptake is only by fertilizer, not by total nutrient, because in total nutrients there are two sources, fertilizer as well as soil. तो यहाँ हमको केवल उस न्यूट्रिएंट का एब्जॉर्प्शन देखना है जो थ्रू फर्टिलाइजर गया है. लेकिन जब क्रॉप को हम ग्रो करेंगे ओरिजिनल कंडीशन में, फील्ड कंडीशन में, तो सॉइल से भी ऑब्जॉर्व करेगा. तो इट मींस वी हैव टू कंडक्ट एक्सपेरिमेंट विदाउट फर्टिलाइजर, only soil contribution is there, only soil. Okay, so here we may quantify the amount of nutrient in fertilized plot, suppose abbreviation is UN, and now quantify the nutrient uptake from unfertilized plot, suppose it is U0 uptake. Okay, so now it will be divided by UN, means nutrient uptake from fertilized plot minus nutrient uptake from unfertilized plot, only there is only soil contribution. So this difference UN minus U0 indicates the amount of nutrient which is absorbed only by fertilizer, because here UN consists or contain the nutrient uptake from fertilizer and soil, while it has only the soil only soil contribution. Okay, so physiological efficiency is yield increase per kg nutrient uptake from fertilizer. So this is physiological efficiency. Okay, so we have to consider both how much yield increase from the fertilizer, number one, number two, how much nutrient absorbed from fertilizer. Okay, so that ratio is physiological efficiency. For example, in 100 kg nitrogen, okay, in wheat crop yield is 50 quintal, okay, and without fertilizer 0 kg nitrogen, no fertilizer, no, we can write it as a no fertilizer, no nitrogen, no fertilizer nitrogen, wheat yield is 20 quintal per hectare. Okay, as in case we consider in case of agronomic efficiency. Now we have to consider what is the nutrient uptake. Suppose nutrient uptake in fertilized plot. In fertilized plot here, fertilized plot is suppose 100 kg, suppose 100 kg, okay, and here when we are applying no fertilizer, totally crop is dependent on soil contribution, soil nitrogen, suppose it is 30 kg, okay, या इसको चलिए 30 kg ले लिया. Now UN is equal to 100 kg nitrogen and U0 is 30 kg nitrogen. So physiological efficiency PE is equal to YN minus Y0 means 50 quintal. We have to convert into kg per hectare by multiplying 100 minus 20 into 100 divided by, it is 100 kg nitrogen uptake from fertilized field minus 30 kg nitrogen uptake from unfertilized field. So it is 30 into 100 divided by 70, okay, it is 307, इसको कर सकते हैं हम 28, okay, और it is about 43, it is about 43, approximate 43 kg nitrogen per kg nitrogen uptake from fertilizer. So this is the physiological efficiency. So physiological efficiency consider how much nutrient is absorbed and then how much is yield increase, while agronomic efficiency tells how much nutrient is applied and how much increase in yield. So this is the difference in physiological efficiency and agronomic efficiency, and these are entirely different from partial factor productivity. So this was about the physiological efficiency and agronomic efficiency, and you may solve or you may watch the numericals based on nutrient efficiency which are in the playlist. तो आप प्लेलिस्ट में जाएंगे, वहाँ आपको न्यूट्रिएंट इफिशियंसी पे न्यूमेरिकल्स मिल जाएंगे, जिससे आपको और आइडिया क्लियर होगा. सो दिस वाज अबाउट द एग्रोनॉमिक इफिशियंसी एंड फिजियोलॉजिकल इफिशियंसी. थैंक यू वेरी मच.